Win-key 60s are everywhere, right? Sometimes you get the 7U with win keyless, but almost never do you get a blocker. And rarer still, like only one keyboard, I'm pretty sure, you get all three. All three. And this was the thing I was so excited about, because I was like, okay, here's the blockers. And I was so sad because I'm like, oh no. I took the case, right? And I'm like, oh no. And I'm like looking in here and I'm like, oh, they probably put the little blockers in the bags. Oh, they're not. They're not in here, and then they're not. I'm like, oh, we gotta wait. What? Wait, what? What? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's? Wait a minute. What's? Oh. Oh. That packaging though. Like, oh, come on. And that was a bit of an oh yes moment, right? I was like, okay, so here we've got the, now these also are heavy. These also are heavy. Because how many times have you seen, like, I mean, these cases, these types of cases with the foam inserts, like, you know, they look relatively the same, right? The blocker is heavy. The blocker is heavy, Hamagori. So like these kinds of cases we see fairly regularly, you know? Like that's not like super, super unique. The fact that they had the foam insert cutout to fit these was, that was kind of wild. That was kind of cool. I was like, okay. Okay. So these are, yeah, these are corner blockers, but they're not asymmetrical. So I guess the reason for that is because we don't want to be forced to use a 6U wire, right? We want to be able to use 6.25 and 7U wires. So this helps with that, I imagine, right? And then also you end up with greater compatibility for keycaps and all kinds of other stuff, right? Because all of the keycaps that you know and love come with, right? They come with your, the blockers that you know, right? So otherwise you're going to end up with having to, oh, I don't have the right caps, or this set didn't come with it. Oh, I'd love to use this, but it doesn't have it. You know, like blah, 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 right? Why would you? Well, yeah, I'm just saying, listen. Do you want to look at all my keyboards? I don't have any 6.25U keyboards. I'm just saying, in general, symmetrical also just deletes the control keys, so it makes the PCB easier. Yeah. I mean, on my actual HHKB as well, the only thing that's different is the fact that the spacebar is shorter, right? Like it just deletes the control keys as well, basically, because it's got like a 1.25U and a 1U and then the spacebar on both sides. So 6U or 7U or 10U or 15U. Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. Anne is totally right. But yeah, this board is very, very nice. It's got a cutout. There's a little bit of anno missing around the bottom side of the... oh, look at that. Type 60. Really clean around the port, actually. It's pretty deep port. I like that. I'm telling you, the weight of this board is pretty freaking fabulous. And we've got, yeah, so it looks like we've got Torx. Is it Torx or hex? They look stars actually. So they're Torx screws to take the weight out, which is kind of nice. Let's see, what do we got for, oh, and Torx as well for the, screws on the bottom underneath the feet. This is going to be a blast. Silver boards always look so nice. This is actually my first silver board. I have a lot of white and black boards, and like gray boards, but I don't have any silver boards. So I was excited. I was excited for this one. let us see. Oh, yes. Very true, very true. Good call, Max. Good call. Also, the way that the case is done up, this badge is removable. So, I guess depending on which board it is, they put a different badge on it. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Zuwabi. What's up? So yeah, I'd love to paper type 60 sub baby. Wait, Sloth, what's the matter with you? So we've got oh, the badge. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, the badge is cool. So I guess they have different logos maybe depending on what board it is. I'm not actually even sure. Those kits will always have a, I think they're PETA. Those kits will always have a special place in my heart. Wait, Effie, which ones? Which kits? Which kits? Okay, I owe Fibblethip some push-ups. Some push-ups. I'm gonna have to get refills of water today. It is roasting hot in here. I'm not even making fun. Okay. So let's do that. 1 second. Oh my gosh. I tried to redo my lighting today. It was a failure. It was, as I would say, not successful, unfortunately. Discipline Series Labyrinth 75 of 4. Oh. If it wasn't so hot. Oh my God, look at me, look. Oh, I'm a sweaty mess already. Whew. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I think that board is going to be very, very exciting. I think it's going to be good. Now the question is, and this is a question I think for Elvin, because he's built quite a few. What do I put in it? What are we going to put in it? That's the question. I will say, when I built the Minerva, I went with, hey, Mr. Andrew, have you seen the Orbit 65? I haven't. Can you send me a link? Mr. Andrew, this is actually not, sorry. This is, let me fix that up. Chat, custom keyboard. This is, built with, there. Oh, and there. Okay. You love the look of the copper on this board? On this board? Which one? Which one? Oh, on that board. The one that you... Okay, so hang on a sec. Pasta Central Link. The Orbit. Designed by Machina. Let's see. Maker Chun vid is so good. Really? There you go, Mr. Andrew. Okay, here we have. We've got sort of like a. This is almost like. This is. There's like something going on outside my door. Hang on one second. Never mind, we're just setting up a fan in the hallway. I'm like, what's going on? There's something going on. Oh, this one. I did see this one on the inside. As soon as I saw... Wait a minute. Isn't this being done by Gion, though? Hang on. Isn't this being done by Gion? Or it's being sold through Gion Works? Hang on, you guys aren't looking at this with me. That's why I look like a goof. Hang on, let me move this. Here, minimize this one. And now I need monkey type. Here we go. So, yeah, isn't this being done by... I think Gion is a vendor. Oh, okay. Does spring weight or height affect feel more or both tied together? Fibblethip, you're talking about in springs? Or in, like, switches you're talking about? Does spring weight or height affect the feel more? The height of the keyboard? Yeah, for the Switch. I would say that if you're talking about height, like front height, like the angle, I would say that the Switch spring affects the feel more than the height, personally. In terms of how the keyboard, actually types, I would say spring weight does more to affect it, generally. Spring length. Oh, so does the spring weight or the spring length affect it more? Okay, sorry. FE was right. Fibblethip, I'm sorry. I still stick with the weight. The weight still affects the feel more, is what I would say. That is what I would say. Okay, so Rabbit from Australia. First keyboard project, Orbit by Machina. 65 silicon pin mounting style keyboard. Okay, yeah, so this is like tadpole mount. So I was going to try the tadpole mount. I have been wanting a 65 since I tried the tadpole mount on the Frog. Started last year as a personal project, reviewed my first prototype. Keep the keyboard as slim as possible. Internally, trying to make a clean sounding keyboard with least amount of foam. An internal weight pattern give me an astronomy vibe. I hope this keyboard is also in your orbit. The look of this keyboard is influenced by the HHKB series. Oh, that's what I said. HG variant and Pro 2. Mostly the Pro 2. This curve, this photo right here, is exactly the curve that you look, or that you would see on an HHKB ad, basically. Would you consider 58 grams heavy, Fibblethip? I would not. That is a very medium weight spring, is what I would say. I'd say as soon as you get up over 65, then you're starting to get heavier. 70 is like heavier. But yeah, I'd say 65 and up is considered more of a heavier spring, generally. What do we have here? The IC form is here. We'll take a peek. Ooh, excuse me. Instagram link. Okay, oh, 7-degree typing angle, almost exactly the same as an HKB. I think it's HKB is like 6.9, maybe it's 7. Silicone pin / tadpole, screwless exterior design, silicone feet, not silicone. I'm sure they're not silicone feet; those would scratch. 63 is the medium weight these days, so it is slightly light. Exactly, I would say IC is correct. Will come with a matching style carrying case, full PVD aluminum bottom, full brass bottom with clear coat. Oh, did they have a picture of the PVD bottom? I don't think they did. Interesting. Lightning Keyboard's already built one? Oh, check this out. Whose is this? The Orbit. With sand. Filmed backwards. That's kind of cool. Get a little of that. Oh. Okay, kind of meant like stones kind of like orbiting something. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This is a long video, isn't it? BDZ. This copper bottom is actually pretty nice. Is it supposed to be copper? Yeah, top case plus copper bottom. 439? 439 feels pretty cheap, actually. Wouldn't you say? I don't know, though, man. Yo, presents. It's like not bad for a full copper bottom. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like pretty good. 349, also pretty good. Man, I don't know. Like, let me ask you guys a question. Other than El Kwan, because he buys every keyboard, what do what what do you guys? What is the tendency, or what is like the likelihood that you would enter a group buy? We were talking about this on Alex's. No, who was it? No, Tofu Types earlier today was talking about it, and it was like, would you or do you still enter group buys for keyboards? Is that still like enticing or interesting? Oh my God, Mason, get out of here! How are you doing, man? How the hell are you? You would really need to love the board. The one thing I don't like about the board is the seam between the caps and the top of the board towards the middle of the board. Because of the curve. Oh, interesting. If I could ever win a Singa raffle, but no, that doesn't count.